so in the early 2000s, my mom had a reversion. I should have her here. Because she, like, out of anybody who has an incredible, it's my mom, and she's an incredible storyteller. And so for her to tell her story, I think would be very apropos of just, everything that the Holy Spirit has done in my family. So she had this incredible journey back to the church in this way that she had this awakening, this movement of the Holy Spirit to open up her mind and her heart to reconsider what was that faith that I was taught when I was just a little girl, that I was brought up with in Catholic grade school, Catholic high school, and then all of a sudden I didn't appreciate and just went away from. And she had a friend who was able to talk her through the different sacraments and the Eucharist especially, and even our Blessed Mother. And I remember when I was 11, 12 years old, my mom was telling me about the Catholic Church for the first time, and it was just blowing my mind, especially the Eucharist, to appreciate this reality that Jesus Christ, whenever he promised that I will be with you always until the end of time, he meant it. He meant it not just abstractly, not just theoretically, not just sentimentally. He literally meant it to be with us always until the end of time through the Eucharist. And it was in those months coming whenever my own heart was captured by this faith of the Catholic Church at a time that it was truly a gift from the Lord. How do I know it was a gift from the Lord? Because I was an 11-year-old boy who was much more interested at that time in sports, in video games, and in girls. And so all of a sudden, I was captured by the Holy Catholic Church, there being one church that Jesus founded. It's all him. It's all him. Glory be to God. And I'll never forget hearing about the Blessed Mother for the first time. I'm like, no, I know Jesus' mom. I know about Mary. And my mom, and then even, I remember my aunt, my godmother, were telling me about the Blessed Mother in ways that I'd never considered before. Because truly who she is in ways that as we've come to appreciate how the Blessed Mother is this fulfillment of Eve in the Old Testament, about how she is the fulfillment of the Old Testament queen, that she's the Queen Mother, that she's the Ark of the Covenant, all these different things, right? I was coming to appreciate. And then all of a sudden I was blown away to hear that Mary is not just dead and gone, but she is alive in heaven and working actively to speak to her children. I remember hearing about different apparitions like Fatima for the first time. Maybe you can remember that too. Just to really, wait, Mary came? She came to these shepherd children to come to tell them, to warn them, to pray and to sacrifice. Hearing about Lourdes and Bernadette for the first time. And then I heard about this special place called Medjugorje. This place that our Blessed